Oh man, dude, here it is. Here it is. There's Liz. Here it is. What's going on, boys? Skiffy, you can know this. It's measly, you know this. Today, man. Episode whatever. I tried to record this. Oh, here's Gumdrop. I wonder if that's Gumdrop. Soccer beast, my boy. Dude, okay, so. Alright. So, I tried to record. It's been a few weeks, I'd say. It's been a few weeks since. Hold on, let's get things going here. Oh! I tried to record an episode, I think maybe a week ago. And, I don't remember. Apparently I was just not in the mindset. Like, I recorded the first minute and I just couldn't do it. I don't know. I just kind of shut it off after a couple of minutes. And, I might include that in here. I don't know. I might include that in the beginning just for the sake of, like, continuity, I guess, or just consistency, but there's Garfy. There he is. What's up? Huh. Yeah, there's Garfy. I mean, not much more to say than that, but there he is. Whoa. Looking good.
What's up, guys? It's Spiffy, you know this? Fucking it, but even more so, I'm still tired. Yeah, true. Choose what you want to buy.
What's on Tony's mind? I got places to be, okay? This place is awfully full, man. I don't know what the fuck. Does it matter? OMG same. What was that dude's name? Gotta have ass. So, hi. I am recording this episode. Hi. Because I need to kill approximately 17 minutes. And I meant to record an episode today. So, this is like the most anti-animated episode I think I've had so far. I'm just really tired. I don't mind it. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't mind it. I just I actually have an episode that's releasing in a few days, I guess, that I really like. Actually, for that matter, 2 episodes releasing within the next few days that I really like. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm on the last task of this ass. I know this is gonna... You know what, buddy? While I'm here, let's try and train the old gaggers. While I'm winning Donald's Dock. All I need is 3 cog gears, dude. Alright. So let's put a pin in that idea. We'll go with the old short changes. The shorties, as I like to call them. I just made that up. I don't like to call them shorties. Shorties. What's up, shorty? Hey, shorty. What do they say in the hood? What? I didn't recover the thing. Man, I'm tired as a HUD sucker. Proxy. I don't think I recovered it that time. That's real bad news. That's short change, if you ask me. Did you really just do that twice? Whoops. But here we are a couple of weeks later, I guess, and I was playing yesterday. I was just playing a little bit yesterday. Now, at this point it's been about a month. Definitely more than a month since I was binging this game, so I have not been touching this game at all. But shit, I mean, apparently it's the Cartoonival. Why the fuck did they rename it, huh? Huh? We're all gonna call it TOONFEST. So hard. Oh god, it's lag. Oh shit, I forgot about this, dog. At other playgrounds. What is he yelling for? Elbow? Are you sure? Yes. I like it here. The fuck? Oh, it's a chick. It's a chickie. Damn, I'm having so much fun already, dude. I'm slipping and sliding. Bye. Odd, look at Odd over there. I'm already making a lot of editing work for myself. Like, okay, alright, I'm gonna stop reading people's messages and shit because this is a lot of editing. It's a lot of editing, man. I forgot you could totally just change districts, but because of the old lag. I wonder if there's any new items. I'm thinking about how you can save or name tags now, like fonts. So none of that's new. Now we have some kind of sad news. I feel like I gotta address right now. This may change. This may yet change, but yeah, it looks like all the same shit, to be honest. I might get that fucking name tag at least for my other tune, or maybe this one. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do this episode. I think I'll just have some fun in the TOONFEST, the Cartoonable pumpkin butter. That's a nice name. I'm just all over the place, man. I can't help but feel a little bit bittersweet right now. And man, this is just killing me. I think I'm gonna hop out of here for now because I feel like I just need to kind of talk for a minute here. And maybe I'll fight the cogs and Donald's Duck for a moment. Well, maybe I talk about this. I don't know how much I'm really gonna have to say about it, but you know, I didn't think that TOONFEST was going to be for at least I just didn't anticipate it. I wasn't thinking about it, but when I was binging the game a couple of months ago or so, I was thinking, gee, I hope I'm still like interested in this game. I hope I'm not completely sick of it by the time TOONFEST rolls around, because that's just gonna be a hell of a time. But I just saw it on Instagram, and they're like, oh, come check out the Cartoonable. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Is that just, did they rename it? Or is that like established that they already renamed it? Nobody seemed to be asking. But so I just logged on, just hopped on the old tuner, and fucking lo and behold, TOONFEST is here. Now I don't remember how long it lasts. I think somebody said like on Instagram that it lasts a month, but I don't know about that. I hope so, because that would be. I feel like I remember it lasting only 2 weeks though, but even so, that's still like almost a month. But well, not really, but anyway, I don't know. It's just but the thing that's kind of I can't help but like I'm sitting in TOONFEST, you know, checking it out there, and I'm having a time, you know, as you just saw, but I can't help but just feel a little pit in my stomach, a little bittersweet, because it's cool to feel nostalgic about the TOONFEST, you know. It's cool to experience it again. It's cool that it's back. I was kind of anticipating it this year for once, instead of stumbling upon it. But you know, I think maybe it's been a tradition now. The past, I think, 3 years. I'm probably wrong about this, by the way, but for the past, I think it's been at least 2 years for sure. But for the past couple of years, I've played TOONFEST with my old pal Chimpy. Unfortunately, he's not with us today. And I gotta admit, I'm a little worried about him, because you know, it's not just that he's not here right now, and if I have a whole month to play with him, then maybe things aren't looking so grim, but if that was the case. But last I heard from the old Chimpster was, I believe, yesterday. Was it yesterday? It was 2 days ago, last I heard. I wanted to play Dark Souls with him, and then I realized he didn't have Dark Souls Remastered. But he was saying that he thinks his brother has COVID, and he thinks that if his brother has it, then he probably has it or is going to get it. And he said he was going to keep me updated, and it's been a couple of days. I don't exactly know how you know, COVID sets in. I don't know how long it takes. When it first hit, I think people said that it could take like up to 2 weeks, I think, for you to start feeling anything. But you know, so I'm a little worried about him, because I messaged him, I believe, yesterday, and I haven't heard from him yet. So as much as I'm sure he didn't die overnight, I can't help but feel a little worried about him since I think I'm a little on edge because two, I guess, familiar faces have passed. Two familiar faces have died within this past week, and it's really kind of left me a little I haven't been affected by COVID. I guess everybody's been affected by it now, but I haven't been directly affected. Like, nobody in my family has had it. But I've known some people. I believe I've known a few people to have had it, and I think I've known a couple of people who have lost loved ones to it. And of course, it's just been chaos, obviously. Like, I could completely sympathize with everybody. But I just haven't been affected by it because I don't leave my house, and I genuinely mean that. Like, I've probably left my house half a dozen times since COVID started. That's just how I live my life. If you don't believe it, that's your fault. But that's just me. I actually genuinely do not leave my house. I don't go anywhere, so I don't really need to worry much, except if my parents happen to come home with it. And actually, I would say my father probably works in a place where he would probably be prone to bringing it on home, but he's been fine so far, and the city he works in actually just reinforced that everybody now needs to wear masks everywhere all the time. As for whether or not he'll be actually following through with such matters, I really don't know, knowing my father. But yeah, I mean, it's a strange time, and I lost two familiar faces of sorts. Basher, it was completely by mistake. I was scrolling through Instagram, and all of a sudden I see Basherverse apparently died to COVID, and I was just so taken aback by that. I was actually in the middle of a stream, and I just saw the news, and I was like, whoa. I mean, I wasn't a huge Basherverse fan. I did sympathize with him a bit in terms of his drama and whatnot, personally, as well as I believe I understand the level of what he did or what he was a part of. But I personally sympathized with him quite a bit throughout those issues, and I overall just wished him well. I just wanted him to get better, and I remember he was such a mess throughout that drama, and well beyond that drama, even when he took that massive, kind of eluding hiatus, and then he came back and he was still the same. He was still this depressed, just suicidal, just off the wall, couldn't be trusted, straitjacket type behavior. And I was just really thinking that we were gonna have another Etika situation or something similar with Basher. And I feel like, geez, of all the ways for him to go, for him to fight so hard with this mental illness, and then have it just kind of spat back in his face and die from just previously seemingly puny disease that's, kind of resonates with just a flu, it's just such a fucking punch in the face, it's such a sad thing. And then something that actually affected me a lot more. So, it was just really surreal to see Basher go down. I mean, it's like he's actually wasn't super young. I believe he was like in his mid to late 30s, which surprised me. But let's see. It was just really surprising because you just think it's like, oh, still relatively young, and he seemed healthy enough. I mean, you look at him and you're like, okay, he doesn't look like a complete blob of shit, you know. He doesn't look like somebody who could be killed off by a kind of a small step up from the flu. He seems like he is healthy enough to withstand, you know. But I realized the facets and implications and different scenarios of COVID are possible. As much as I know little about COVID, I realize that it can vary. And then the other day, we also lost Norm MacDonald. Now, we didn't lose him to COVID. Apparently, he had been battling cancer for 9 years and managed to hide it from pretty much everybody, including his own family. Which, that's awesome. Gotta admit, that is such a cool way to go out, as terrible as it is. I feel like that's so unbelievably Norm of him to go out that way. And man, I was just so dumbstruck by this news. Now this I found out really truly by mistake. And it just ruined me. I was so dumbstruck by this news. It really just hit me. And of course, you know, I would say Norm was my favorite living comedian. Next to Carlin. Carlin would be the only step up from Norm. And I didn't realize that until I heard the news, you know. I had to think about it, and I was like, geez, I can't think of like a comedian that I idolized more. Like, he was literally an idol to me, and I kind of had just forgotten about him. Forgot he existed, you know. But he's literally such a huge part of my life. I mean, he actually kind of changed my life in a way. Like, he changed the way I think, the way I talk. He changed my mannerisms. He added vocabulary to my arsenal, you know. He, I mean, so many of my sayings are just his sayings, that I decided to carry the torch for. And now to know that we won't see any more of that is just, of course, devastating. So I did the obligatory, you know, binge of Norm videos on YouTube and just watched all of his stuff, rewatched it all, and had such a laugh. I mean, it was funny because I was so sad and so dumbstruck when I heard the news, but as soon as I got back on, you know, watching his clips and such, he just put a smile right back on my face, and I was just laughing, probably shedding a couple of tears, but just mostly just laughing and feeling great, and just so glad that these moments were given to me, you know. Just appreciative. You know, loss is you know, man, loss is quite the thing. I know what a tangent. We started this episode off like fucking happy-go-lucky, and now we're talking about death to all of them. Man, loss is it's a thing, man. It really is. It's quite the experience. Everybody experiences it different. I know I've had quite strange, unique experiences with loss. I know a couple of my friends who have mysteriously disappeared out of my life and just out of sight, and it's kind of hard to know where they are or if they're alive, and you know, it's a peculiar thing. My personal experiences, it's hard to articulate and talk about, and I've definitely it's safe to say I've definitely lost a few friends to suicide, and I've lost family. I've lost plenty, as we all have, as we all will. It's not like I'm saying anything unique here. I'm not saying anything that that people haven't experienced. I'm just kind of sharing my oh boy, do we need saving? Just sharing my my perspective, my words on the matter, what I feel, how I think, I guess. So, you know, I hate to get all grim, of course, but this is life. And we've been grim. We've been down this road with this series. I've had plenty of serious and heartfelt conversations with any of the viewers or listeners of this channel already. If you've been there to accompany me, that is. I do know that a few fellas actually do watch this channel from time to time, and so if I'm able to pass to you any sort of heartfelt conversation or communication, then it's a wonderful thing. And if you've been watching, then you know that's the case already. I don't have to tell you. So it's a little bit bittersweet. Now that I'm talking about it, now that it's all said and done, it seems a little more bitter than sweet. But you know, this is just it's just life, man. And let's all, I guess, wish the best. Let's hope for the best with Chimpy. Let's hope that and I'm sure you guys probably remember Chimpy as such, the tradition of, you know, he was on the TOONFEST episodes of last year. So I'm sure if you guys maybe have viewed the series, or maybe you're binging it, I don't know. If you are, then thank you. That's awesome, and I hope you're having a good time. Hope you have had some nice food and some nice ponderance as this series has progressed. And yeah, I'm just hoping the best for Chimpy. You know, I don't hear from him all so often in the first place, so I'm not exactly worried sick yet, but you know, just that thought. It's always just that thought in your head that's just like, what if? But I'm sure he's fine, and we'll just hope for the best. And God willing, not that I'm a religious man, I just like using that phrase, God willing, God willing, we shall possibly see him within the next couple of episodes to help celebrate fucking TOONFEST with us. Hopefully we have a perfectly healthy, or at least a living Chimpy here with us on Toontown, having a good time, just like it was all that time ago, a year ago, back in the day, and then some. You know, we've had this kind of tradition for a while. I hope it doesn't get broken today. I don't think, I strongly believe that it won't be broken this year. I believe that we will have a traditional Toontown. It's not owed to us or anything. It's not. It isn't required. It's not vital. But I believe that we will have a proper Toontown TOONFEST celebration with your boy Chimpy. So, and I know he watches the videos. He said he's watched like the entire series, which I don't know if I believe that, but maybe I'll be putting out these episodes within the next few days, and if somehow, even if I'm sure by the time this video goes up, he'll probably have gotten back to me. So, you know, he'll probably see this pretty late, pretty delayed, but regardless, I'm wishing him well, and yeah, Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. We'll have some more celebration, I think, next episode. Maybe we'll see him next episode. And, yeah. See you later.